This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside it's hot, inside it's roasted.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Clean jab. How about that time counter shot? The courage on display here is incredible. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Left hook miss. Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You'd like to see more jabs. Best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Punch, counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go. It's round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
He has got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Counter punching. don't want to trade shots. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood count. That's what you've got to look at. If you draw
here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat, Benavidez might be ready to go. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to throw this thing.
And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Survival time for Benavidez. That's right. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, they...
There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might... Hold it right there. Mexican Monster's in trouble. Champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Counter shot, and the Mexican Monster might be ready to finally go down.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs are gone.
How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Benavidez might be ready to go.
Legs are gone. Got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get them up.
Thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner?
Hold on, gotta pull you up here, Johnny. Mexican Monster's in trouble. like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. It's survival time for David Benavidez. Down goes Benavidez.
Oh, no. Oh, get up. Get up. It can't be over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
David Benavidez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath, but right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
Big deep breaths. Cut and think about what to do. Good work.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to press him. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter. Perfect counter shot. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's constantly comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. These counter punches have to hurt. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They exchange punches. Which fighter will say no mas? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
He's dazed. Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That thing never happened.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
Oh, I heard that never, but I saw it.
They've avoided catastrophe there.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You've got to go out there and win this round.
On to the 5th we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
outscore with that jab. He scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down.
Does he know he's hurting? Look at him. That back foot went completely shivers. Did you see that, Tom?
The Mexican monster's in trouble.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get out there and switch off. Get this boxing.
Let's start the sixth. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Exchange punches. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fight.
No more on the second job. It's survival time for David Benavidez. And David Benavidez is on the canvas.
What a shot. Is that a fresh knock now? He should get up from it. He's fresh enough. He can get up from it. Does he want to?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to fall back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't.
The Mexican monster is down.
Oh, what? What a shot! What? Oh, my goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Don't waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
David Benavidez might be ready to go.
He was absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. especially look.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Survival time for David Benavidez.
Ambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs are gone.
Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody else.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. Maybe they go back out there.
Raise the bell to start round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That jab misses. Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. David Benavidez might be ready to go.
Oh!
And the big Mexican monster is down.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.